So I don't have slides. Well, it's true that this is really
tough up there.
No, I was not joking. I don't have slides, but I do have a coin here, so I'm quite thanks Steve for this. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing to start because I'm actually planning to reveal something like some, let's say, some hot stuff tonight, like heavy elements. So I guess not someone you would choose for the first, but let's go for it. I'm about to speak about a major step that happened during the history of life in this planet. I mean something really major, like more important than the first episode of Games of Thrones. Even more important than the advent of Nutella, can you imagine? So I mean with this, a major step in the evolution of intelligence, something that made us go out of the mud, as you will understand. It's something that happened to our ancestors, but quite some time ago. So then you think, what? Our ancestors? You mean grandfather when he was a farmer on the countryside? No. I mean, before this. What? Grandpa the chimpanzee then? No, before. What? Grandpa the dinosaur? Wait. Grandpa was never a dinosaur? No. I mean, much earlier than this. I mean, like, 600 million years ago, so quite a long time. I mean, Grandpa the worm, actually, sorry. So our ancestor used to be worms at this time. And this period is called Precambrian, mostly because it comes before the Cambrian. And at this time you have to imagine that there are no dinosaurs. There is zero life on the continents, and only life in the oceans, but already a bit more than bacteria. And the environment is very pretty dull, like troubled water, very turbid, and the life is like, oh, there is daylight, or it's night. Oh, it's daylight, or it's night. So pretty boring, like pretty much like a PhD student life, I guess. And at this period called Precambrian, we have some PhD students here. So at this period, most animals look like plants, and but they are actually animals. And our ancestors are like small worms, not even 1 centimeter. So it's pretty. If you would be at this period, you would never say, "You little worm, one day you will be on the moon." No, it's not something that you would guess. But something happened. Yes. So actually, animals at this time, they are not very smart. No, but already they can learn. Animals can learn something. And what do I mean by learning? So of course, before I say this, I have to give like a kind of definition of learning, because they don't learn like Shakespeare things. So it's very simple what they learn. And why would an animal learn at all? Why is it interesting? Well, I will just do a small demonstration to make it clear. So, I am an animal. I cannot learn. And I encounter a situation for the first time. Quite hurt, actually. I am an animal. I cannot learn. I encounter a situation for the second time. That quite hurt. Okay, so I will not go a third time for this, but I guess you get it. So, if you don't learn, you will make the same mistakes again and again. You will always swim towards your predator, or you will always miss your favorite food. So, of course, there is a big advantage with learning. And then, at this time, our ancestors, already they're able to learn something. Yes. What to learn? The animals, they learn. In the sediment, in the mud. Yes, they can learn. So what do they learn? They have a very simple form, and they learn things that have to do with only one stimulus. you know, and stimulus is like some light, some vibration of the water, maybe some smell. And because the first demonstration quite hurt, I need a volunteer for the second one. So you look like a volunteer. Can you please come and see? So. So, hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is João.
Okay, João. And how do you feel, João? Yeah? Are you ready about this demonstration?
Does it hurt as much? Do I have to injure myself?
No, everything is going to be fine. So, what I will start asking you a few questions, and then just see how you react, how you respond to this. Okay? So, first question. What is your favorite color?
Color.
Yes.
Blue.
Blue. Okay. Second question. What is the Can you please focus?
Can I?
Okay, so let's start again. And please, Sarah, change side. So let's start again. So what's your favorite color? Gray. Okay. What's the main city of Germany? So what happened, Sarah? So it seems that you're not getting very afraid, no? So this guy, have you seen what happened? This guy, he's very smart. He learned after only one trial, right? He learned that he should not be scared by Sarah. Sorry, Sarah. That's exactly the type of learning I'm talking about. And this is called habituation. And in that you decrease your response to something that you realize doesn't matter for you.
You're still shivering.
We could do a third time. Okay, so it's good. Was that better? So this is precisely the kind of thing that animals can learn at this time. Yeah, they respond to one stimulus. But with this, you don't go very far. It's actually pretty boring. Because it's like, oh, there's a smell here. Oh, there is light here. Oh, now it's becoming very warm. And oh, here it's vibrating. But you don't go very fast with it. And now I will demonstrate the new kind of learning that appeared. And for this, I need a volunteer. Which will be you? Yeah, I never sit on front row, of course. So, can you first tell me your name?
Filipa?
Filipa how? What's your family name? Pereira. Okay, that's the end of the demonstration for me. Thank you. Now, can someone tell me some name of some food? Just anything like shrimps, pineapples, something, whatever, someone in the audience. Burger. Okay. So we have two elements. On one side we have Filipa Pereira. On the other side we have burger. So can you please, I want to make sure that you have this in mind. So can you please say her name? It's Filipa Pereira. Can you say it? Filipa Pereira. Again. Filipa Pereira. Okay, quite good. And the other element is burger. Can you say it? Burger. No, wait. All together. 1, 2, 3. Burger. Again. Burger. Okay. So now we do two teams. So the left side, my left side, will say Filipa Pereira, okay? And the right side will say burger. So, left side, Filipa Pereira. Wait for my start. 1, 2, 3. Filipa Pereira. Right side, burger. Burger. Again? Burger. Filipa Pereira. Burger. Right, quite nice. Okay. Now, I say burger, and you answer Filipa Pereira, okay? Burger. Filipa Pereira. I say Filipa Pereira, you answer burger, okay? Filipa Pereira. Burger. Okay, so we can go on like this. I have many games in mind. I will not go through all the games. But the importance is that Filipa Pereira, is this correct? And burger, yeah, I guess this is correct as well, are two names that for you were completely independent before. And now, because you hear those two names so often, Filipa Pereira and burger, what is starting to happen in your brain is that you start to associate those two. And that's something you cannot do anything about. So, let's say just some random guy is saying burger and Filipa Pereira to you, then you will keep thinking burger and Filipa Pereira. And I'm very sorry, Filipa, but probably some people in this room, when they wake up tomorrow, they think Filipa Pereira, burger? And even worse, next time you all go to a burger, you will say, oh wait, did we invite Filipa Pereira? Or if you see Filipa Pereira in the street, you will say, oh, let's go for a burger. So, and this is precisely the kind of learning that appeared at this time, in that you learn to associate two stimuli, like Filipa Pereira and... No, okay, we need to do it more. Two stimuli like Filipa Pereira and... Or burger and... Good. So when you see two stimuli at the same time, they start to be associated, and then the one is triggering the other. And at this time, that's precisely what our ancestors learned. So our ancestors, they were able to associate some light with a predator, or some smell with some food. And now, could everyone please go silent? I just have a few minutes where I want to be very serious. I need attention from everyone. So now let's go back to science. I'm sorry about this. The real difference that it makes to be able to associate burger and Filipa Pereira, or maybe not at this time, but let's say a smell and some food. The real difference is that then you can learn about the structure of the world. It's because you can make links between the stimuli of the environment, and you learn that this smell and this light and this temperature is one environment, or you learn that this sound in the water and this smell and this color is a predator, and you start to build objects in your mind. And then, one step further, you can start building links between those objects. This predator is always in this space. And that's how you progressively increase the complexity. And for me, so of course we can discuss this, for me this is the very beginning, the very start of cognition, of animal intelligence. And that's what really made us go out of the mud. And indeed, if we compare the time when this appeared, after Precambrian comes. Good. And Cambrian should be, in the mind of biologists, associated with Cambrian explosion. At this time, indeed, most of the animal groups that exist today appear, and very probably, I would say, associative learning has played a role in this huge diversification, unprecedented diversification of the animal kingdom that it gave rise to anything that we know today. And just before I give back the floor to the frightening Sarah, just want to make sure you don't forget Burger, Filipa Pereira. Thanks.
Filipa, that's such a beautiful name, by the way. Any questions for Thomas?
Filipa Pereira.
No, not you. Any questions?
Sorry.
For Thomas? Oh my god, I am so embarrassed because I just did that scary thing. I can't see anyone who has questions.
It's easier.
No questions for you. No questions. Oh, someone has.
Do you want the burger or what?
After the question. So you said that animals started to learn how to sort of make associations between objects and develop cognition a long time ago. Did it? What do you think? Were those animals conscious, and how different was their state of consciousness compared to humans, for example? And what can you say about consciousness in general?
Okay, so the question is, what can I say about consciousness in general? Thanks. Now, the question maybe you didn't hear is, at this time, so 600 million years ago, was this very step associated learning? What about consciousness in those animals? Were they already conscious? So I will say that not really, not in the sense that consciousness, like you are aware of the action of your body, you are aware of your body and your action as being an individual, an entity. But if this is your question, I have the conviction that consciousness is not something that is proper to human. So you really have to see consciousness as something being very continuous. And of course, a chimpanzee has some kind of consciousness. Not as much as ours, they are not free citizens, blah, 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 blah. But there is this experiment that if you put a sticker or some paint on the chimpanzee's face, that he doesn't see it. But he looks in the mirror, so this is called the mirror test. The chimpanzee is in front of the mirror, starts to try scratching his face. So he understands that what he sees in the mirror is him, is not another animal. And that's not only monkeys, actually even some birds, parrots have this. The magpie can do this. And human babies, they can do it starting from 1.5 years. So I think you really have to see consciousness as something continuous, something emerging, but not overnight you have consciousness.
Oh, now we have questions. Okay. Cool.
Hi.
Hi Laura, I know you.
Could you make a link between making this link between two things and developing ability to sense new things, like pick them up?
What do you mean sense new things?
Like, so if you can sense 3 things and you can make links between those, that's one thing. But you need to sense the 4th, right? And so on. So that's all. If you want to evolve, you need to sense more things. Do you think that making links can also enable you to sense more things?
Should I get the question?
Like, okay, if you taste 3 things and you make links between those, that's one type of evolution. But how do you get to sensing the 4th type of taste?
You mean to detect something that you're not able to detect before?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's very different. That has to do with the evolution of sense organs. So we have different sense organs. Most animals are able to detect either, let's say, mechanical stimuli, like touch or vibration. Sound is also mechanical stimuli, vibration of the air. We can detect light, intensity, light color, so wavelength. We can also, some animals can detect the polarization of light. This is all light stimuli. We can detect smells. Gustation and olfaction is kind of the same, so you detect molecules. So most of these properties have been present from very early time on. So this was really before we were even able to associate. Yeah. So I guess that's the main answer.